And welcome to another video on the Burnout YouTube channel, and today we're talking about Supra. Today we're going to be talking about the legend and history of the Toyota Mark IV Supra. In 1964, Ford jumped into the horse races and Toyota wanted in. So they came out with the Celica in the 1970s. It went through a few variations over the years, and in 1978 they came out
Celica Double X.
The American market didn't like the name Double X, so they decided to call it the Celica Supra instead. It was more powerful than the original Celica, but the response just wasn't that great, so they decided to do it better this time, and they took the help of can you guess who it was?
I don't know.
Lotus, a British car company whose cars were known to be fast and unreliable. It was a great combination because Lotus could be reliable and Toyota could be fast now. And in 1981, they came with the A50, or also named Mark II. It was used in America because they thought A50 was too cheesy, man. It was too cheesy. Who uses like grading and stuff? Even we were using Mark II, but still. 1986, the Celica and Supra split. Celica became a different car and Supra became a different variation. Obviously, Celica was a rear wheel car in the beginning. The main reason for the Celica to fail was it was 500 pounds heavier than its predecessor. Obviously, it was fast, but being heavier, it evened it out, so it didn't matter. Like it became the same car, obviously, just with the long hood. The Supra lineup was becoming disappointing, but in 1987 they turbocharger. It was an inline 6 engine with 230 horsepower with 7M turbo, and whoo, it became 92. They added the 1JZ, baby, or the fastest tuned up version of the Supra called the Supra Twin Turbo R. Highly tunable, and it was just like smoking up racetracks and shit. But could it get any better?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
1993, lo and behold, came on the A80 Mark IV Supra. You could tell it looked sexy because the car lost 200 pounds of weight. It was an awesome car. The critics called it the slowest sports car ever, not because it was slow, but because it had the most powerful brakes from 1997 to 2004. That's 7 freaking years, man. Indestructible engine. It means any mechanic who knew what he was doing just could swap out a few parts and can crank up the boost and easily produce 500 horsepower. Because at that time were known to make up to 800 horsepower. The Formula cars racing at that point were making 710 horsepower. Only a few engines are easier to tune than a 2JZ in the history of car culture. It had better turbos. It has the first 6-speed gearbox Toyota ever created. It had an incredible engine, the 2JZ. It was comfortable. It was fast as lightning. It was beautiful. It had amazing brakes. It was very well balanced and still reliable. You know why? It was freaking Toyota and fast. This is the car, man. This is the car that put Dom Toretto to shame. This is Toyota Supra. The Supra legacy still lives on in the form of the brand new Mark V Supra. Finally in manual. I mean Toyota, like, what were you doing? Like, first Lotus and then BMW, but anyways, the Mark IV Supra was the incredible beast, and it still is one of the most iconic car in the car tuning culture till this day. Like, you could see 1,000+ horsepower Supra rolling around. I mean, it's not that common, but still you could see it, and it wouldn't be like it's Supra. Well, anyways, that was it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I was a bit passionate about this one because it's one of my favorites, and yeah, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. We are trying to create better content day after day, and you subscribing will help us a lot. Stay happy, stay blessed, peace.